into the group?
Yes, thank you.
So the first word was harmony. Let's sit with that for a moment. Harmony. And the second word was support. Support. Did anyone get a feedback hit from either of those words?
The only support you need is right here. And it's compassionate.
That is sweet.
So I get to do a couple of
Compassion
things.
came up earlier too, right?
No, it's
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
It was the beginning. It was the beginning. And so it's like, oh, here's a new beginning. We complete that and we're in a new beginning. Yet it'll be somewhat the same, but completely different. So welcome, everyone. So today I chose to bring compassion. That was my word today. And for me to be happy, I have to have compassion. And so I was able to say, not only is happy and compassion the same, they are together. And I said, like Annette, here's my formula this morning, is I don't know. The more I can say that, the more I'm in my truth. And it is an inside out job. Only you can do, and we have some amazing tools to do it. Yes, embrace each other is one way. And by taking the obvious action, because I was frustrated doing this shit alone, did I realize, it's just better together. So with that is like why I embrace, hold, love, cherish, honor, serve, and invite all of your genius, because we are equal through love. Yes, and aligned. Beautiful. So Mona, I'd love to invite you, Mona, and then I think Will. No, look at this. But Heather, would you please invite either Mona or Will in? So glad to have you. I loved your story. It was beautiful.
Thank you. Sorry, it took a second to find the mute. Yes, Mona, I would love to hear from you. Thank you for coming.
Good morning. Thank you for the invite. I love and appreciate this group every day. It's like my energizer. And my words for the day are actually just resting, recuperating, and reorienting. Pretty much is where I'm at today.
Thank you, Mona. And compassion is not possible without love. It seems like I keep taking layers off, and it is so much fun. But I honor you, Mona, in your genius, your skill allowed me to go to the very beginning and see them together. Them together, meaning love and hate.
Mm.
Remembering that time where it was the choice, the separation, the experience. You took me there, and many in this group were there to support me. And I didn't understand, but I just didn't need to know. Do you?
Not always.
Mm,
And sometimes it's bliss not needing to know.
mm, mm. Always, I say, but man, is it not easy.
No, because somehow when you know something, you can't unknow it. And then sometimes you're compelled to do something about what you know, and it's not always a necessary thing to do.
Mm,
Mm.
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 That is, I honor you, Mona. Would you invite Will in?
Oh,
My
heck yeah.
happy Will, happy Will.
Good morning, Happy Will. It's wonderful to have you here today, and we're really glad that you've joined us. Do you have a word for the day?
Hey, Mona, thank you. Yeah, patience is coming to me.
Mm.
Waiting for the creation to unfold in its time.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, patience. Jenny.
Mm. Mm. Golly, that one is a tough one.
Yeah.
I got a little trick for you. Ready? Shortcut trick. You're taking your shower, turn it all the way to cold. Find love. Find love, and guarantee you will settle. Now you might not be able to handle it at first, but you can go back to warm, yeah, and then click it over halfway and just sit. How long can you sit in love? How long can you be in love? How long can you be in love? And you'll know when you're not afraid of the cold anymore. Yeah. Boom, turn it back on warm again, and then go even farther down and hold it as long as you can, and then turn the shower off. You're centering yourself. Every time you go to the bathroom, you'll be centered.
Call that a trick?
I don't know. It worked for me last night. It's an anchor.
That's good for inflammation.
Mm.
Just what I did. Use it. Take what's useful, drop the rest.
I never thought of anchoring it. Thanks, Jesse. That's class.
And so what I said was, yeah. Well, go ahead. Anything? Like anything? How about you? Anything you want to share? Like, how about you invite me in, or the group? You get to close it. I think everyone's been invited. Yes.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Jesse. Welcome back.
Welcome the group. Like, love to hear.
What's your word today?
Compassion.
Ooh, very nice. Is that your intention for today?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
How did I do? How did we do?
I have two sisters. I got together with them yesterday. I'm kind of estranged from my family for a while, and I reconnected with my youngest sister a little over a year ago, but my other sister I haven't seen in about 3.5 years. And so she brought her, and I saw her yesterday, and we got to spend some time together, and it was amazing. It was awesome. And I kind of educated her a bit on the recode, and she's like, yeah, let's do it. And so I did a recode with her, and wow, that was incredible. That was incredible. Like the after was amazing, but the during, there was a lot of processing, a lot of releasing, and it was kind of scary. It was really intense, like scream crying, and I was a little unnerved at one point there. I had my own traumatic memories around my sister screaming as a baby. So that kind of brought me back there, but I'm like, it's okay. I'm telling myself it's okay. It's okay. She's just processing. And I held her hand through it, and she was processing, and some of the processing took about like 5 minutes for one thing to process. And because it was her first recode ever. But through it all, like kind of took a break in the middle, came back, we just kind of talked a bit, and then I asked her if you like, we can proceed. She didn't really want to, but we just relaxed and breathed, and then we got her back into it, and she was like willing to continue and kind of finish it. And so we continued, and there was a lot of like giddiness and laughter and like screaming, like whoa kind of energy. And then once she got through that, she settled down and calmed down. And then like by the time it was complete and it was time to close the recode, she was just like, resistance, I think, went from like a 7 down to a 3 or 4 or something like that. So it was her first recode. I didn't expect a 0. But man, it was amazing, like how much lighter she felt after. She felt way more relaxed. She could tell the resistance was down. She had this fear of talking on the phone before because she's hearing impaired. She's almost deaf. She's got hearing aids, which really, she's had this real fear of using the phone because of that, probably some kind of event. But I specified that actually in the recode, in one of the commands, and I'm like, so how do you feel about talking on the phone now? She's like, let's do it, like no problem. Before that, she's like, so I'm like, okay, well, that was a good measurement. That was good to check in on that before and after. So yeah, she was just like in such a beautiful space after. And I'm like, wow, this is incredible. I know we're not technically supposed to do it on the family or whatever, but in a way, it almost felt like it brought us closer to, like, going through that experience together.
Absolutely.
So what is truly the only support we need?
Of
Of what? Because you can choose anything to love. I mean, and I've chosen everything but what really mattered. How about you?
Well, we'll need use love as a noun. That's what I heard.
I'm just allowing the wobble. Was that your first time, Will? First recode?
No, I've done a lot of recodes for people and on myself. But first time for my sister, who I hadn't seen in 3.5 years. But she welcomed it, so I'm like, well, I guess we're gonna do this. So, and she understood it all, like explaining, the levels of consciousness, etc., and the metaphor. It was nice. Also, it was really like, felt so good for someone I love to go, I'm into this. Like, let's do this. Like validating, and I felt a lot, so much invalidation from my family over the years. And it's like, man, it's like such a different space we're in now. It's amazing. Also from doing this work myself, you know?
Thank you, Will. What a wonderful creation. And that is what we're here for today, to create. And so what I create for the next 7 days is I create room for Chris and his team.
Love.
With love, through love, as equal. And so that we say yes and. That's the obvious action. Yes is the obvious action, always. If it's why else is it in front of you? I don't need to know. It's an inside out job. And it's just better together. And I invite Mo, the inspiration behind Happy Profits, because I couldn't have happy in business, which meant I couldn't have happy in life, which meant happy didn't exist. It does now. It was an inside out job. And I needed all of your support to see it. And so here we can shine our geniuses together. And so that we can go for experience 1 billion plus happy. That is what I create my intentions for today through compassion.
I just got something, Jesse. Let's invite these people energetically. Like, let's do it formal or some kind of a ritual or something. Let's invite them energetically.
I second that at our round table.
Yep.
And it's not me to do it. I provided a structure that works. I provided a structure that works for me, that I've used to design these sessions, and I gave it in my creation, the next 7 days. And so make it yours. That's the magic, is when you put your words to it, you put your energies to it. And so the intention is to energetically send that out this morning. Who's in on that? Hell yes.
Yeah, hell yes is right.
Oh, no, sorry, I have to connect back to, and I have to say, fuck yeah. Because that was my obvious action. When I know I'm in my obvious action, fuck yeah shows up. And it's like, yes, I know I'm in the right direction. Huh, Happy Will?
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
What are you inviting them to?
I don't think it has to be, I want everyone, because it's just not me.
I understand that, but what is the invitation to?
Hmm. Hmm. Love.
So basically you're inviting them to love.
Unconditional.
Why not just send them love?
You
Why
want the
not ex-
process, do it your way, please. Thank you.
No, I'm not getting that it's me that does it. I just needed clarity on what we were inviting them to.
That's, you add the magic.
Well, I know I do. I'm not,
Great.
but it's not me that's supposed to do it.
I know.
I just needed the clarity, my darling.
Is it clear?
Mm-hmm. Mostly yes. I will say yes.
Wobble. Let's put it in the wobble. Put it out there into the field. Open it up. Vulnerability. Yeah, there we go. Me too. Together.
You know that wobble makes me think of drinking whiskey, right?
So, fuck yeah. That's cool too.
So when Lynn was going on about the wobble, I went, is that because she can't walk straight because she's been having too much whiskey? Because that's the only time I wobble.
For me, it's like the vision for it. It's like when someone can find happy in their life, they can have it forever. And it's theirs. You teach someone how to fish, they can feed themselves and others. That is what we're doing. And that is what I invite, is to find their peace, their power, their passion, their purpose and prosperity in this life that we have, in this time that we have now. And it is by saying, I don't know. It's an inside out job, which means pour your coffee. If you pour coffee with your right hand in the morning, pour it with your left hand and just imagine what shows up. Shave with your left hand, turn the water down to cold, do what is different. That's what I invite through love. And that anger is my passion. So please double bubble that anger and passion so that it is love and not feel like frustration.
Did you just ask for a process?
If you want to name it that, I don't know what the name of it is. I'm asking for genius.
I had 3 cards that I drew just before Helen's. The first one is passion. The second one is acceptance. And the third one is joy.
Hi, Annette. Edge. Everyone's scared to go on camera because yesterday's went on YouTube.
No, he has it set up so that you don't see everyone else.
Oh, okay.
You can see
good to know.
Jesse. Jesse can see everyone.
I'm like, where is everyone? Ah.
No, the settings are
Bill, did you
different.
show up all groomed, ready for the camera this morning? And now you're
All right.
pissed off.
All right.
about all your
No,
effort.
I'm in my PJs.
PAJs, yeah.
Right.
PAJ.
I tried to find the YouTube channel, guys. Am I missing something? I put in happy
All
Pop-
right. All right. All right. Yes.
So, Jesse, you ready to let that shit go?
We are not.
I know you're not. That vulnerability I was talking about, amplify that with the fortitude of the everlasting daisy. The power is in the vulnerability. Without the vulnerability, there is no growth. Without the vulnerability, there is no change. There is no innovation. There's nothing, because you're static and stuck in one spot. Without the vulnerability, there is no letting go of the pain. That has been part of my journey. Right now, many of us have barbed wire around our hearts. We've got
Yes.
this, let me protect myself thing going on.
Yeah.
Because
Wall, eh?
let's push what causes it pain away. And yet, because we've allowed the pain in, it's behind that fortified wall. Holding on to it, really it serves no purpose. It's just toxic to ourselves.
Mm.
Just allow yourself to sink into your heart and feel into it and notice what kind of moat did you put around there, surrounding your heart? What did you put in the moat? You've been starving those piranhas? Do you put the spikes in there, aiming out to keep them away? Hmm. Yeah. You may want to do what I call the heart song. I learned that from a different group. Find a place where you feel very safe, where you're not going to have somebody coming up to you going, "What are you doing?" In the vehicle is a good place when you're driving, though that might not be a good idea.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because when you go into your heart and you feel into it and you let your heart express the emotions that are held, they can be joyous emotions. They can be non-joyous emotions. It can be a keening sound. It can be a joyous sound. But let the heart let it go and have a voice. Yeah, that's the process. Not something that's done in a group. Just feel into your heart and notice the colors that are there. Notice if there's dark corners. Notice the barriers you've put around it. The thickness of the muscles because they've thickened with lack of use. And let your heart sing. And keep singing until it's done its song. As loud or as quiet as it needs to be. Honor what is in your heart. You will actually feel extremely light afterwards. And you may be surprised at how much joy actually comes in at the end and is expressed. It's like lancing a boil. You're letting all the crap out so that the healing happens. That, my darling, is your process. And the joy of being creators We get to choose when and if we choose to do this, or we find our own version of what works for us. Yeah, Neil, you can use the Tibetan singing bowls. You can do sound bathing, but that requires a second person to be there. That version that I've experienced where they take a drum and they beat on the drum up one side of your body, over the top of your head and down the other side of your body. That does release a lot of stuff. But it does require somebody there and somebody with a drum. The heart singing does not require anyone else. I got one. I'm gonna go get the book. Hold on.
What was that?
How you doing, man? How you feeling? Your face has changed.
Joyfully compassionate. Flow, peace, patience, passion, purpose. Without the charge, without the win. Just the choice.
There's space in there, isn't there? Quite a bit.
That is what I choose to send. Your version.
I have a process if you guys want to do it, which connects you to love in a different way.
Cool.
Do not do this while you're driving, please.
Yeah.
Because I am going to ask you to close your eyes and visualize and use your imagination. After you've done it a few times, it's just like saying, okay, I'm going into innocence. You don't need to. You don't need to actually go through a whole process anymore. You just get there. So I'm going to take you there. So I want you to just breathe and relax and feel your body just relax. Inhale, hold it, and exhale. And just feel your body relax. Feel yourself centered into your heart. And here comes the fun part. I would like you to visualize going into Mother Earth, going all the way down into Mother Earth until you are at the center of the earth. All the way down into Gaia. Going through all the layers until you get down there. And feel the love that she has for all of the creation that's on this planet. And bring that love back up through your feet. Bring that love, that energy up through your feet. And as it goes up through your body, it will open up every chakra. The main 7 and all the others. Going all the way up your body until it goes out through your crown chakra in a beautiful ball of light. You are in that beautiful ball of light. And take it out into the universe. Take yourself out beyond the universe. Past the white lights. Past the dark light. Past the white lights again, there's a new set. And you're going to go past the jelly-like substance that is the laws. And you're going to go into a pearly, iridescent white light, into what is called in this group, other group, the seventh plane of existence. Pearly white light, just be in it. That pearly white light is unconditional love. See that white light go through your body, through every cell, in the spaces between every cell, in the spaces within the cells, until you are lit up with it. Feel that unconditional love bathe through your body. Breathe it in. Feel it. If you want, imagine laying down in a river of it and feeling the water flow, that unconditional love flow past you, taking what is unwanted and unneeded, no longer needed, taking it with it and bathing you and washing it away. Or if you want, imagine it's a waterfall and stand under it. Just be in it. There are no conditions here. It is free to be given, free to be received. Just bask in knowing that you are loved. Love is the only one that you can give to whomever, whenever, without their permission. Because love is all of ours. It is a birthright. It is a gift that is given. It is the best gift that is given without condition, without expectation, without a need to receive in return. Just love. Be in it, feel it, breathe it. And if you want, think of someone you would love to give unconditional love to, so that they can experience that love. And I want you to imagine gathering it, however much they need, knowing full well that even one little bit will grow exponentially. Like that mustard seed, it will just continue to grow. There you go. So I want you to imagine gathering it up. You can have dump trucks full of it, doesn't matter. Have the person or the entity, their name ready in your mind. I'm going to say the sentence. You can say it in your head with me. And when I say on, I'll pause. I'm going to say this person, you're going to put your person or entity company name in. And then we'll say, thank you, it is done, it is done, it is done. And at that time, you are going to witness them receiving that unconditional love. Creator of all that is, it is commanded that this unconditional love be given to, you put this person's name in. Thank you. It is done.
Thank you. It is
It
done.
is done. It
It
is
is
done.
done. It is done.
And then you witness it. After you've done that, you have to anchor. Just see that white light wash you away. Wash everything away. Rinse you off. I want you to imagine that you've come back into your own space. Go back into the earth. Pull that energy, that love from Mother Earth, from Gaia, back up into your body, all the way through your chakras, back through to your crown. And then I want you to make a break so that you are in you. And that is the process. Yeah, I know the first time I went there, I didn't want to leave. I'm sorry. I brought you back. But you know how to get there. You just say, I want to be there. There is love without barbed wires. You're right. Well, there is a process, Will, for returning to the womb, for actually sending love to the baby in the womb, which you can do to yourself or to your children or your parents. Yeah.
Thank you, Helen. That was really cool.
You're welcome.